get to do the call out video. I have said, and I want to explain first of all for people who are new subscribers who maybe don't realise this, that if you get in touch with me, I will send you the free ebooks that I mentioned, or I'll send you a link to where you can get them. You can get them in PDF form or in an ordinary ebook form. I also said, and I will still do this, that one person out of the first 144 subscribers will get a paper copy of Here Be Dragons. The only thing is, I said that to motivate myself to finish off the paper copy of Here Be Dragons, and I haven't done that yet, but when I do get it, I will go through everyone, find a random person and send you it if you want it. The call outs. First of all, Tasala Skara. Tasala Skara is somebody in California. Looking at your stuff, I was most impressed by what you can do with almost vertical sunlight. This place hasn't got almost vertical sunlight, unfortunately, so I envy you, your weather. I like the fact that you're out and about in your vlogs. I think that's really neat and it works really well. Having said that, I also think that your indoor vlogs are really good. Now, I know I ought to know what Vader is. I don't know what Vader is, so if you can tell me what Vader is, that'd be really good. Everybody else, go and have a look at her stuff. As far as science is concerned, yes, science is divided into cooking, gardening and physics apparently, and gardening certainly is science. And I think it's really good to show that kind of thing. So yeah, brilliant. Okay, and it's not just about gardening, it's about a whole load of stuff. I am actually a fan of pink myself, but I think I'm a sort of anti-conformist person, and I definitely found myself getting very drawn into your videos, and I think anyone who's watching this who goes to look at your stuff will be drawn in. It got more and more interesting as time went by, so thanks very much for that. Now to somebody who is possibly even within shouting distance of where I am. Dan Lacuna, also known as Wormcamp, is a very local person whom I will probably be meeting on Saturday. As a result, I feel like I have to be very polite. But on the other hand, I don't have anything to be rude about. I'm always very impressed, as I've said before, at people who can make music, because it's totally beyond me. Fishing in the Dark on Bandcamp. I'm going to put a link down below to that so you can listen to his music and maybe buy some, because that would be really nice of you. I want more people to hear that. I think excellent. Thank you for the how-to video on how to write songs. I'm not likely to write songs, unfortunately, because I think it's completely beyond me, but I'm sure people will like that. And I'm looking forward to meeting you on Saturday. That'd be very interesting. I think you've probably got quite a lot of things in common with my son, so you might want to sort of compare notes or something, maybe, I don't know. Then we have Skateman70. Anything I say about gaming is going to sound like an old man trying to get you down with the kids. I was somewhat into gaming when I was younger, because I am, despite the fact that I am incredibly old, I'm not actually too old for gaming not to have existed when I was a child, or when I was a teenager rather, because when I was a child it was Pong. But I can comment on your Scotch Bonnet challenge, because I did a cinnamon challenge, as you know, but I did it from a herbal perspective, and I found actually it was a laxative in the end, which I didn't realise, which I should have done because it's related to cassia. But anyway, what you can do to clear your mouth, first of all you can use alcohol, which I don't advise you to do obviously. Another thing you can do is use something which capsaicin, which is the active ingredient in chili, is soluble in. And one of the things you can do with that is honey, or you can use yogurt because it's soluble in fat. I don't know why honey works. Sugar works as well. And you need to rinse your mouth out with that, and that will clear it quicker. Water, not so good because it doesn't dissolve very well. And yes, that was a heroic thing to do, and obviously I do a load of weird stuff myself for the sake of YouTube, and it leads you into weird areas, doesn't it? Okay, finally, Jeremy Hansen 100. Now, Jeremy Hansen 100, you talk about things that I want to talk about as well, but in a very different way. For example, I am at some point going to make a video about the problem of omniscience and Bell's theorem, which I think there's a lot of mileage in. I'm very interested in what you're doing, but I'm not quite sure I know what you're doing. I hope you haven't overestimated the subtlety and intelligence of the people who watch your videos. Because I think that could really easily be, I think you're being very clever. Again, as with all the other people, please go and subscribe and watch these videos because they're interesting. They may not be what they appear to be, I think, and that is one of the things that's most interesting about them. So, if you like this video, please rate, comment, share and subscribe. If you dislike this video, please tell me why so I can improve. And I'll see you tomorrow. And Dan, I'll see you Saturday.